Hello everybody, my name is Myriam. I'm from The Wandering Artist. You probably have already seen videos from my friend Andrew, aka Lobsang, who loves to talk about the meaning of art and why we do it, what it brings into our lives. Me, what I can tell you is give you quick tips and little secrets about how to do art. And here I'm not talking about doing paintings like Michelangelo. I'm talking about basic stuff just to help you having art more accessible to you. For example, if you want to draw a person, you want it to look like somebody and not like a dog that's been hit by a truck. Well, you know what I mean. Um, Anyway, let's start with something like that. We're gonna start by drawing a face. It's a basic, but it's something we love to be able to do because it's so much fun to be able to draw people we know, and it's a fun basic to learn. So I'm gonna grab pen and paper, and we're gonna start right now. So now that we have our pen and paper ready, we will start with an egg shape, something like that. If you want a thinner face, you want to have the upper part of the egg at the bottom so it looks thinner. If you want a larger face with a bigger jaw, you want to have the bottom part of the egg be at the bottom. So now that we have this shape, we will draw a line directly in the middle of it. Then, on the lower part, we will divide that in two again. And another time in two. Then, in the middle, vertically, you're gonna draw another line, and then on each part, you divide it in two again, and you draw two other lines. Okay, I know right now it looks more like the Saturday crossword puzzle than a face, but bear with me, we're gonna get there. With those lines, we have all the reference points we need to draw a face properly. I'm using a big marker and a pen to draw right now so you can see what I'm doing on the screen, but use a pencil. It's way easier when you start and you can make better shadows with it. So we're going to start by drawing the eyes, and we will use the middle line we draw as a reference point. Yes, the eyes go directly in the middle of the face. We tend to draw the eyes way too high on the forehead, and it looks weird because we have basically the same space above the eyes than we have under it. Yes, this is important. One of the secrets in being able to draw properly is to make sure that you have the right measurements, that you don't take for granted things that we actually don't always know. For example, did you know that the distance between your wrist and your elbow is actually the same length as your foot? Let's do it. This is basically the same length. So by taking time to measure and by taking time to realize that your eyes are in the middle of your face, you avoid making mistakes that make your drawings look weird. You want to make sure that the middle of the eyes arrive at the cross points here. So you draw two circles like so, and you can make the almond shape around it. Make sure that the ends touch the line like so. Once we've got the eyes, it's easier to place everything else around it. So for the nose, we will use the middle line, which is going to be the middle of the nose, and the second line over here to draw the bottom of the nose. We can just draw something that looks like a little wave to get to have the nose, so like this. You can go into more details if you want to, but it really depends on the shape of the nose you've got and you want to draw. We can go with something like this. And then, from there, go the eyebrows. So, we have them just above the almond shape. We want the eyebrows to finish at the end of our almond shape. We don't want them to go too far. Now we're gonna go for the mouth. And the end of the mouth arrives exactly in the middle of our eyes. So even if you smile a lot, your mouth cannot go further than the middle of your eyes, basically. So here, with that line, we know exactly where is the middle of our eyes, and we can draw the mouth in between. And now, for the ears, we want them to arrive, so the top of the ear arrives with the middle of the eye. The reason is, when you draw some glasses or you have your face on the side, you want the branches of the glasses to arrive properly. If not, they're going to be like all, you know what I mean, it's supposed to be straight. So, the upper part of the ear and the lower part of the ear arrives close to the mouth. So we're gonna go like this. Here you go. So this is basically your face. After that, you can add something like the hair. Please don't draw the hair one by one. We don't see the hair one by one. We see the hairdo, basically. So this is what you want to do. You want to do some kind of a wave. It can start from the middle. It can start from the side, something like that. But just let your pen go. You let your pen flow the same way the hair flows. After that, when this is done, you can add as many details as you want. And we can make it a little more cartoony if we want. And the more you're going to do it, the faster you're going to get. And at some point, it's going to become really easy, and you're going to be able to start from that to draw more faces and having it look more like the people you wanted to draw it for. Now I'm going to do it again just to show you that you can draw pretty fast with that technique. The important point is to have a good starting shape to draw the face and draw the first line directly in the middle. And then you start from that horizontal line to draw everything else. It's nothing fancy, but I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time!